It's sweet, but it's also spicy. This mysterious combination is incredibly addictive. Why are we so drawn to it? Over in Mexico, people sprinkle chili powder right onto fresh mangoes. That's another perfect example of this combo. And look at America's hot honey, which infuses sweet honey with spicy peppers. It's the exact same concept. From Thailand to India, every culture enjoys its own version. This amazing flavor is loved all over the world. Lately, the global food scene has a new name for this trend. They call it the Swicy flavor profile. Swicy simply means combining sweet and spicy together. It is the ultimate fusion of these two contrasting taste profiles. Now, this unique flavor doesn't belong to just one place. Diverse cultures have enjoyed it for centuries, you know? Take Thailand's famous papaya salad, for instance. It is beautifully spicy, sweet, and sour all at the same time. Today, it's a massive trend. In fact, sales of hot honey in America have skyrocketed over recent years. Major food brands are jumping in too, launching lines of products that feature this sweet, savory, and spicy kick. And right in the middle of this global movement, one specific ingredient is getting massive attention: Korean gochujang. Remember the gochujang we discussed last time? As you know, it's a traditional Korean paste made through fermentation. Inside gochujang, there's a bold, fiery heat, but it's also perfectly balanced by a subtle, deep sweetness. Having spice and sweetness coexisting in one single paste makes it absolutely perfect for the global Swicy trend. Even in North American supermarkets, shoppers are actively hunting for gochujang, and its popularity is soaring right now. Driven by this massive Swicy wave, its global sales have grown rapidly as consumer interest continues to expand. Now, we aren't claiming Korea invented this combination, it's just one incredibly delicious way to experience the flavor. So, what is the ultimate way to enjoy gochujang's Swicy kick? Well, Korea has a legendary answer for you. As you know, fried chicken originally came from America, but it underwent a massive transformation after arriving in Korea. Chefs coated the crispy chicken with a special sauce based on gochujang, creating a beautiful sweet and spicy glaze. This vibrant red coating is the absolute definition of Swicy, completely driven by the unique depth of gochujang. Back in the late 70s in Daegu, leftover chicken got dry, so creators thought, why not sauce it like kimchi? Then, a local elderly neighborhood woman gave a brilliant tip. Try adding starch syrup. That truly unlocked the sweetness. Many people mistake the secret ingredient for strawberry jam, but the original creator actually used traditional rice syrup instead. Here's a fun fact. One famous early brand was named Mexican Chicken, but it had absolutely nothing to do with Mexico. People just called it yangnyeom chicken, meaning seasoned chicken. Over time, this descriptive name became the official industry standard. Nowadays, we see endless variations out there, like garlic, honey, and extra spicy glazes, constantly expanding the options. The creator, Yoon Jung-ye, never patented his recipe, allowing the food culture to grow freely. We quietly honor him. His simple insight completely perfected this iconic dish, and that is how sweet, spicy Korean seasoned chicken was born. But here's an interesting question. Why does this specific combination of sweet and spicy taste so incredibly good to us? Well, chemically speaking, spiciness isn't actually a taste flavor. It is actually registered by our bodies as pain. A chemical compound called capsaicin binds directly to the heat-sensing receptors in your body, known scientifically as TRPV1. Since these receptors normally detect actual high temperatures, your brain genuinely believes that your mouth is burning hot. To counter this perceived pain, the brain floods your system with endorphins, instantly turning that pain into pure pleasure. That's why it's so fascinating. It hurts, but you keep eating anyway, because your brain craves that rush. Then, to soothe the burning pain, the brain craves sugar. That is why sweet and spicy make the perfect pair. There's also a sensory contrast effect. The sharp spice hits first, which actually makes the following sweetness feel much stronger. Think about adding a tiny pinch of salt to fresh strawberries to make them taste sweeter. It's the exact same principle. Korean seasoned chicken utilizes this perfectly, balancing the sharp kick of gochujang with the smooth sweetness of starch syrup. But as a food scientist, I must remind you that sugar and sodium levels increase significantly with this combination. Still, food lovers all around the world have discovered this magical joy, and the global response is incredibly enthusiastic. Again, we aren't saying our food is superior. The world is simply having a wonderful time discovering these flavors. For instance, a famous streamer loves reviewing fried chicken from different countries, and Korean style is always a highlight. This isn't about ranking which country is the best. It's about celebrating a flavor that people genuinely love. Another popular culinary creator even makes the authentic sauce from scratch, using real gochujang and traditional rice syrup. Fried chicken came from America, met gochujang in Korea, and evolved into the legendary dish we know today. Now, that very same gochujang is riding the global Swicy wave and traveling all the way back out to the world.
Great flavors are never trapped in one region. They travel back and forth, making our global food culture much richer. Culinary traditions know no borders, and true origins don't matter. What counts is sharing good food with each other.
So here is my expert recommendation. Why not try diving into the world of gochujang's Swicy flavors today? Ultimately, Swicy is a shared global experience. Bringing people together through the joy of food is what matters most. If you want to experience it through gochujang, Korean seasoned chicken is an absolutely flawless and delicious place to start. You can easily make this at home. All you need is gochujang and syrup. Getting started is incredibly simple. In our next episode, we will cover the final member of Korea's Big Four street foods, legendary sondai, blood sausage. If you want to explore more food science secrets, please subscribe, hit like, and join our growing community. This is Today Korea Food, bringing you the authentic tastes of Korea. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.